Italy has long been a major exporter of guns to the U.S., and now the European nation may be importing parts of America's gun culture. Seth Doane is in Brescia, Italy, with more.
He will fit little pieces of gold inside.
This is all done by hand.
Only by hand.
It's the sort of attention to detail and fine craftsmanship that's made Italy famous, and Mauro Parazzi proud.
This no machine can make what these guys, do. See, everything is made with special tools,
It can take more than a year to build a single product at Parazzi. It's high-end and high caliber. They produce shotguns.
It's something that is in our DNA, probably,
Gun making?
Gun making, because all the companies are in this area.
Gun Valley, as it's known, is tucked in the mountains of northern Italy. Hundreds of millions of dollars in guns are produced by manufacturers based here, including Beretta, which for decades supplied pistols to the U.S. military. America imported an estimated $2 billion of shotguns over the last decade, about $1 billion worth from Italy.
Those are guns.
Mauro Parazzi took over his business from his father, whose picture is up on the wall near some prominent clients.
Does Dick Cheney have one of your guns?
Yeah, many guns, 2, 3 guns. Yes, also the King of Spain.
How much is a
He showed us some that sell for more than $80,000.
We see pictures of Matteo Salvini, the deputy prime minister, holding a gun.
He was holding our gun.
Matteo Salvini is the head of Italy's right-wing League Party, which rose to power in the spring of 2018 as part of a coalition government.
What's the effect of seeing Matteo Salvini pictured with a gun in his hands?
Well, it's a kind of conveying a message,
What's the message?
The message is the good guys have guns. There is more gun lobbies. And
gun control advocate Giorgio Beretta, no relation to the manufacturer, said that while crime rates in Italy have been dropping for years, a main type of gun license used for self-defense is on the rise, up 50% since 2014.
They feel insecure because of the economic crisis, because of unemployment, and because also of foreign people who have been coming to Italy.
The migrant crisis.
Migrant crisis, that's right. And if you put together all this stuff, you have a kind of feeling of insecurity.
And Beretta argues Salvini is portraying himself as a strongman solution. Compared to the U.S., few Italians own guns. To get a license, there's often a long waiting period, and a mental health checkup is required.
People used to have a gun for hunting, and that was it.
And now?
Now people want to have a gun to defend themselves.
Nicola Molteni is Salvini's deputy at the Ministry of Interior. Their League Party campaigned for a legitimate defense law that's expected to pass Italy's parliament. It would, for one, reduce penalties for those who kill someone if they feel threatened in their own home.
Nell'abitazione un cittadino ha il diritto di essere sicuro e di essere libero.
Aren't you, with this legitimate defense law, in essence, encouraging people to keep guns in their homes to use for their own security?
No, assolutamente no. La difesa non deve per forza essere fatta con le armi. Io mi posso difendere anche con un mattarello o con uno strumento da cucina. Io personalmente invito qualunque cittadino a tenere sul comodino nella propria camera da letto un buon libro e non una pistola.
But during the campaign, his boss, Matteo Salvini, publicly signed a pledge with a gun advocacy group, agreeing to consult it on any legislation that might affect Italian gun owners. Giulio Magnani, seen here with Salvini, was behind that pledge.
What is it like to be a gun enthusiast in Italy?
Oh, it's a bit strange because we are the most controlled citizen in Italy, but everyone look at you with fear.
Because you're a gun owner?
Yes, of course.
Magnani says gun laws are applied inconsistently. Last year, he pushed for looser implementation of EU regulations in Italy, which increased the number of guns, including AR-15s, allowed per license, and increased the size of magazines.
I'd like that everyone that is a law-abiding citizen, if he wants, should be allowed to have a license.
That means potentially then more guns in Italy.
but it's not a problem if they are all controlled.
About half of the firearms manufactured in Gun Valley are exported to the U.S., while Italy may be starting to import something in return, parts of America's gun culture. Seth Doane, CBS News, Brescia, Italy.